like that in Riga. And this is like the breaking point, I think. That's why I decided I want to leave the country, because I was sick of like try to get the job. Everyone knows you're like in your not in your best like things. You have like your mental problems. Who gonna give you a job again? You know, where you gonna work after summer? So yeah, so I decided I was gonna move to London. I didn't speak English much. Yeah, it's all restaurant language, you know, but that's a bit different. I didn't tell you my story about that. In that time, when I was like 32 years old, I was like drunk, and on my birthday, I decide, oh, it's my birthday, I need to go party, and I was like quite drunk, and I decide, I'm gonna cycle home. I can't do that. It's not far away. I remember I was cycling to Old Town from Gutenberg's home, through the Gutenbergs, and then it's Kaituvarti there. You've been in Riga and always Kaituvarti. I remember the carb, and my hands are a little bit too slow to pick up the wheel, and I was like flying high with my tooth on the ground. So this one is fake. So I smashed my teeth. That's all happened before, like, and I think that's also a little bit like sign from the universe, from the bigger hand who slap you. It's like saying like, okay, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna slap you hard. Next time I'm gonna slap you harder. That's your life lesson, man. And I kind of accept that. But yeah, I get back to my mania again. Other that, you know. And that's why I decided I was gonna leave Riga, because I got sick of all this bullshit was happening, because no one was gonna give me a job again, you know, because everyone knew you are like going back in like hospitals and now not helping you. Still friends stay friends, but you know, but it's like, who wanna come to see you and give you a job? So yeah, so I decided to move to London. I moved to London in December, and I started to work as a barback. Like, I was like 34 years old and started to work in London as a barback. I remember I was like, when I arrived there, I was living in like one Latvian's house. I was working as a barback in a trapeze bar, Shoreditch, which is like nightclub. And to get it home, I need like 3 night buses, so it took me like 2 hours. And I was thinking, what the fucking hell I'm doing? I used to live in Riga. I had my own apartment. I had my car. I mean, you know, it's like everyone knows you. You was quite like famous that time, before you fucked up with all your mania things. And now you fucking living in a room with some kind of Latvian guys. I remember I was living in their house and I was drinking coffee and I took their sugar, and this guy was complaining to me, why did you took my sugar? You know how much money is it cost? And I was thinking, what the fuck are you talking about? What is that? It's like, I can buy you sugar. Yeah, I didn't live so long with him. Couple of like, I don't know how long, like 3-4 months had enough, you know. And I remember I come back New Year and I smashed his like glass or something, or his picture. He was like, you come back smashed, and he smashed my glass. No one ever did that to me. And yeah, I'm really sorry, I need to blow my nose. That was fun. And yeah, so I was like, what is this going on? And then Anil used to work as a barman in his like in trapeze, and he said, let's go upstairs, we can have a flat together. So I started to live with Anil, and that was also crazy times to live with him. Here's London. I'm not gonna go in like details what's there, but it's like you pay for a shoe box, like that was 10 years ago, 800 plus bills, or like 900 pounds, and you have your own room, you have just room, and it's so expensive. And it's like, yeah, that's not good. I was doing a little bit gymming, a little bit like a lot of parties, you know. I'm still doing parties a lot, you know. It's just like parties. Go, sleep, eat, repeat. Something like that. London was like that. Then learn language a little bit. Learn language from Italians, from other countries, you know. But you know, hospitality in London, 95% is like foreigners. So to learn language, I learned from other guys. Then I quit this barback job and start to work as a, I don't remember, like runner. That was in central London, in Covent Garden, the restaurant. I was remembering bringing the plates, and still didn't speak much English, but getting better because you're there, and worked there for like 6 months, learn language. And then my friend Martin said, come on, come start to work with me in like hospitality.